Empathy really is what keeps the world working. There's probably a law that says if I stand up right now and pull your tie off and mess up your hair, I'd probably get some kind of fine or whatever. But I wouldn't do that because that would be embarrassing to you. And I'd put myself in your shoes, and I wouldn't want you to do that to me. And having high levels of empathy is what makes for great leaders. Having no empathy is what makes for psychopaths. And so where you are in the levels of empathy drive a lot about what your personality and how you're looked at. And people with high levels of empathy tend to be admired, have respect, are people that become self-actualized because they really understand and they become connectors within their multiple communities of interest. And I saw something personal with my business happen just a year ago. A year ago, I finished the acquisition of buying the remainder of the stock of the Washington Wizards and the Verizon Center. And I was all excited about the purchase, and I was interviewed, and I posted this this document on here's what I'd like to do, and tell me what you would like us to improve to make you fall in love with the teams. And one of the things was make this building the best building in the world. And I made a comment in an interview about how I wanted the building to be cleaner, more modern, safer, and cleaner. And as soon as those words came out of my mouth, I felt terrible because it showed a lack of empathy.
In what way?
I hadn't met with any of the people on the maintenance staff or the cleaning staff. I didn't know anything about their jobs. And so because I made this comment, I knew the local papers and media would say, new owner wants a cleaner building. And so the next day I came into the office, I called that staff together. I said, look, I really apologize. I don't know what your job entails, and so I want to clean the building. I want to work with you to clean the building. And so we said, okay, after a game, it was the summertime, and we have a WNBA, a women's basketball team that I also own. They would play a game, and then I would work on the cleaning staff. And I'd clean the bathrooms, and I'd clean the stands, and I'd understand what they do, and maybe I could add some value. I could see how ownership could provide more tools or more people, or maybe we could do something during the game itself to help. Mm-hmm. And so we picked the game. It was a Sunday night game. And on Thursday leading up to the game, the White House calls and says the President of the United States and his daughter would like to come to the game. I said, well, that would be nice. And he'll sit with you. So the game starts, and President of the United States and his daughter, and he asked me to sit next to him. And so for 3 hours, I'm with the most powerful man in the world. And I have a lovely conversation with him and his daughter. And we watch the game, and pictures are taken. It goes on the AP wire service all around the world. It's the lead story on ESPN. I'm a big shot. It's great. He leaves, and now I go clean the women's bathroom. And after we clean the bathroom, we go pick up all of the garbage that the fans have left behind. And a public space, it's ironic, it's the only place in the world where you encourage people, oh, you're drinking a Coke, it's done, just drop it on the floor. Got some nachos? Yeah, you can step on them. And peanuts? Yeah, open the peanuts and drop the shelves. It was back-breaking, humiliating work. And I did it, and I learned a lot. And I've since added some value. It's a year later. If you ask our employees what was one of the things that they remember and perhaps even respect or admire, no one says that the President of the United States came and sat next to me for 3 hours. They talk about my cleaning the women's bathroom.